press the button and see if everybody wants to let me play video games today. Technically computer games. But you know. Hi guys. Alright. I believe we're going to Transia, where the not-so-good book awaits. And let's see who I want to travel with.
Transia? Never heard of it. Do they have burritos?
Yes, they have burritos. Seriously, that's a significantly racist thing to have your character say. I would say you could probably find a burrito place in every country in the world. I'll go out on a limb. Hero combo with magic. Fine, we'll take magic along then, I guess, won't we? Who else? Who else?
Let's see if you're as good as
magic.
they say.
And somebody else.
More chit-chat. I'm gonna wait here.
I haven't gone anywhere with Blade for a while. Oh. Looks like I'm going with Blade and Magic then. Lola has the final page of the Darkhold. A fallen Hulk by her side. Time for the young guns to step up and face her. Well, this sounds end-gamey, but I'm not sure if it is or not. We could do this one. Let's do this one. Me and him and drop that for now. And I have so many focusing beams. I had one that gave me hero plays. 2 heroism, 2 cards. I thought there was one I had that gave me a hero. But it looks like the answer to that is no. Redraw, select a hero, don't discard the next played card, discard the rest of your hand instead. Gain a redraw. Have lots of charms of clarity. Hey, Willie. If I knew who was naughty, I'd be calling them and seeing how naughty they wanted to get. Especially if they were both naughty and nice. But no, I only know how naughty and how nice I am, and rather a lot and not very much, respectively. However, in my case, naughty is not so much about sex stuff, it's just more generally. Too much information, possibly. That's possible. Actually, to be realistic, to be either naughty or nice, you kind of have to have human contact, and I don't get a whole lot of that.
Hydra forces
Defeat
in this area.
all enemies.
Take them down.
Will not take us long.
Alright. Immolate. Enemies KO'd will explode for 49 damage. For 2 turns. Pardon me. We've got 2 of these unpleasantnesses. need a magic combo, and that's one of them. I just need to get to 4. Let's see. Well, that'll be able to scratch one of them. And do 190 to. That's 100. No. Get to 4. Get to 4. Damn it. Janet. Let's see. I need a 2. I need a 3. Oh, that's a quick. But that's not going to kill anybody. It's a quick. Oh, crap! I don't have any, really. I'll give me 3. Maybe. Don't think so, but maybe. I actually didn't want to redraw that. I wanted to play it. But instead, I'm an idiot. So, there's that. So much for killing those guys. 119. Can't quite finish him off either. God. Dag nabbit, I'll just say. Well, that's 115. They don't have a point. So I need 2 points. Oh my god, this is just not going well at all. I have no more redraws, of course. Alright, I'm gonna lash. Forceful knockback. That's not going to kill her. That's not going to kill him. That's almost going to kill that thing.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. Not, like very impressed. Just, really small amount impressed. But what's she got left? 92. Well, this is a quick.
Hail that.
Well, yeah, you don't want to mess around with that. Of course, I don't want to mess around with super cold under any circumstances. So we knocked her down. We need to be able to do how much to her? 108. Yeah. We've got 2 points. We can do it. No, we'll start with him.
Accept your fate.
Accept your fate. Yeah, I've got friends who are in Canada, and the numbers they can recite me as to the temperatures they're at are simultaneously hilarious and nauseating. They are they're past the crossover point. Minus 40 is the same for centigrade and Celsius and Fahrenheit, and they are at minus 44 Celsius, so that's minus 50-ish, 52 Fahrenheit. Either way, screw that noise. Pretty much is what I'm going to say about that. We got rid of the 2 unpleasant super winches. Can I say that? Let's see. This would do 90. Not enough to take out. Oh, enough to take out that dog. But I don't have any points. This won't give me any points.
Consider.
I have a card play, but I'm not here with him. No redraws. Alright, well, Game's over. Yeah, I'm a California boy, bred and raised. I have been in sub-freezing temperatures only a couple of times, and never by very much. Hey, stop picking on me.
Children will join us soon.
Oh, perfect. Little number too. Thanks.
I'm waiting.
Finally. Alright, well, we can kill some stuff now. One time I was in like 29 degrees in Reno. And one time it snowed overnight at my family's cabin in Northern California, and it was perfect. It was like movie snow. It was perfect powder. It was gorgeous. It was cold, but you know, it was probably somewhere around 28 or 29 when I went out in the morning. So by my measure, very, very cold, but incredibly beautiful. I'd never seen anything like it. Most of my life has been spent in an area where we had it snow and stick once. When I was living in the East Bay in the Bay Area. Once. We had a snowball fight in the library. High school, man, you know? It's high school. Right. She got split into two. I would like to kill both of them. Let's see where my... another quick slash. I suppose I can actually... No, it's not the way I want that to go. I want it to go the other way. And I move to a place where I can do that. Okay, I can. I am Salem's savior. Well, let's go ahead and play this as it's a free raft. The hottest I've ever been in was 113, and that was in Vegas. And in case you're curious, it really does matter that it's a dry heat. It really genuinely does. Oh, we have a couple of 142. Will those be enough to take 142? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? 142. Well, that's not that convenient. And that was a quick.
Hydra standards have fallen a great deal.
Can interrogate. Haven't had one of those for a while. But before we we'll take care of the other one.
Hail that!
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what do we have left? Magic has a knockback quick. It's not going to do any damage, but I think they come flying out of here and will run into this. Take damage. I'm not positive about that. Oh, we have the hero combo. I wanted the hero combo. Get that done for special goodie. So we're going to use that. To fix the bugs last week. Figure out the solution. Once again, they're not My only real complaint about the game is that they do not give you at all a good explanation for how things work. A lot of things in the game, they just don't give you any actual explanation.
You have been judged.
You have been judged.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I still have 2 card plays. And 2 redraw. I'm going to go ahead and interrogate the Mystic for some extra intel. We have 2 gathers, you know? I don't think we need 2. Okay, there is only 1 bad guy critter left. And he's going to come flying out and fly right. Out of that border, smack into that for a little bit of overtime.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Probably 2 stars. Oh, can't interrogate. Well, probably not. Probably 2 stars. Ooh, got 3. Thank you. Thank you. Crowd goes wild. That's as appropriate. Okay, wild may be a slight exaggeration. The crowd goes mild. A second complaint about the game is the load times are really bad. I don't know why. A lot of people have complained about the writing, and sure, it's a little bit schmaltzy and overdone even for comic book stuff. But you kind of, given the fact that they're doing the friendship mechanics similar to stuff like Knights of the Old Republic, an old BioWare game, where you could make your NPCs that are on your team, you could make them like you or hate you. I don't know if you can actually make them hate you and leave in this game the way you could in Knights of the Old Republic, but to support that kind of building up of friendship between the characters, you kind of have to resort to a lot of rhetorical flourishes, shall we say? Where's magic? Oh.
Many mystical forces draw from the dark ley lines running through Transia.
Oh. Well, which one was that? Return to Magic, all about the timing. She doesn't want to talk.
Wish we had stopped for a hot dog and one of those papaya drinks everyone keeps
giving
telling
me
me
the
are
option.
so good.
Okay, well, we'll start with,
We must
we'll do a
not leap
hangout.
to conclusions
Who should we
or
have a hangout?
confrontations.
I don't want to hang out with Peter. He's
I
really
skipped the
annoying.
Transia
He
portion
just
of my
is
summer
really,
abroad.
really
Is it more like Berlin
honestly,
weather or like Prague
is
weather?
annoying.
Do I need my spider parka?
Tony,
Last thing we need is to dive straight into the Hydra nest without a plan.
you're going to join a hangout with Magic. You're going to have a drink. She's Russian.
It was hard enough getting used to the
And
midnight
it looks like it could be
suns.
vodka,
Now we have
although they
doubled
don't have
in
Rupert in
size.
hers. So.
You are one of the Midnight Suns.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
I enjoy meeting new people. It keeps me grounded in this century.
I changed my
I
hair.
also
and,
came here
have a
knowing
little thingy
only
on the forehead.
Caretaker. And what did I do?
I'm
I
sporting a
hid in
faux
my
hawk.
room for weeks. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so easy to you. Even when you are a bat, you are a likable bat.
I am a likable butt.
I am glad to hear that, Ileana.
Of course, you have bitch and swords.
I do
That
have
is
bitch and sword.
automatic likable
She is
for me.
entirely right.
I meant with the others. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. Don't waste the time hiding in your room.
Let's see what we've got to give her. No, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Iron Man fanfic anthology. Oh my god, Tony would love that. 19th century Russian poetry. It's in Russian. I'm going to bet that's probably for her, in which case that's plus 10 friendship XP.
What
Plus
an
10
unexpected
legendary gift.
treasure.
Plus 10. Thank you. I stuck the landing. She's the only one who could read the book, so it was almost certain to be for her anyway. So, yeah. And now we'll complete that request.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
6 more magic friendship. And
Trust
more
me on the
fortitude for
pickle
me.
juice. It's a Russian delicacy.
I will compliment her too.
Your sense of humor is deliciously wicked.
It's all blood, sweat, and tears. Mostly blood.
Today was Suck Up to Ileana Day, obviously.
What are we waiting for? Let's hit Hydra.
Are you heading to the meeting?
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
And, Logan?
Will I see you at the meeting?
Maybe. Depends how bored I am.
He is a charmer. And Cap?
Did you read today's book?
Of course, but you'll get nothing out of me until the meeting.
Anyone else I have to talk to? Nope. Just Blade, and we'll start the book club meeting.
Coming to book club tonight?
Yes, we have a book club.
Meet you there.
After you.
We also have the emo kids and shop. Oh,
My plan backfired.
Steve's going to be
Thought choosing
complaining
a
about the
weird
food
book
again.
would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Well, because muscle doesn't look like muscle a lot of time, unless you're in a specific situation where muscle will look like muscle.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we'd bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
I told him about the food. Cap mostly just looks big.
More chit-chat.
Blade looks
I'm gonna
muscular.
wait near magic.
He's the only one who's overtly muscular.
You good?
Let's do it.
I am ready.
I'm buff.
All right, Logan, I need to know.
And then there's
Why
me in
did you
game.
choose this book?
Not as buff as the real me.
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
I was rooting for the Zorgots. I gotta do it.
I did not pay much attention to that part.
How can you not appreciate the doomed romance between Crash Morgan and Princess Anilla?
Easy. You root for the Zorgot commander.
Should have known you'd be a Glaxo-Gorp fan.
Glaxo-Gorp all the
Anyway,
way.
I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod.
Glaxogorp.
Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
I'm Team Glaxogorp on this one.
Deimos society sounds awful. The Zorgots were right to invade.
You aren't wrong about Deimos society, but the Zorgots went overboard. Glaxogorp was the only one Crash could reason with. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space?
This is the kind of thing the writers must really enjoy.
Really?
They get to be
You don't see it?
stupid goofy.
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gun fight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
In the robot dog. No, in Glaxogorp's rocket sled, clearly.
That rocket sled had a bunch of places to hide a princess.
Ah, but the next time you see the sled, Glaxogorp passes it off to another Zorgot and orders it to be sterilized. Their plan required her to be in Crash's suit. The opaque helmet keeps her safe. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
I remember it
If
like
that's
it was
the
yesterday.
actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shapeshifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
I want them to make a
Logan,
game about
why did you pick
Glaxogorp
this book?
now.
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be...
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
I enjoyed some of it, despite the drawbacks.
Oh, that's kind of a dick move.
Like what?
The punch. That wretched bowl of candied bile stains everything it touches. Fruit chunks bobbing like bloated carcasses. Blade, it haunts my dreams.
Don't let Sarah hear you say that. It's her recipe.
I know. Truly, its only unnatural aspect is the color. If not for the fruit, it would be misconstrued as the paint from a fire engine.
Fancy words. Sounds like you joined a book club. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol, beyond all the reasons. I find her amazing. Do you know why?
Of course she's a badass. I've been joking the whole time.
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not.
Okay.
Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill
now
whoever
know?
you love just because
Blade
they
is a bottom.
can.
Power bottom.
If they
but a
really
bottom.
want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A
Good idea.
sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You headed out?
Yeah.
I am taking off.
I am taking off.
Peace.
Piercing slash. Target has block plus 90 damage. I already own a bunch of those. We'll go with the piercing slash. And I got another fury. We don't have any more books to read. We read that one at the book club weeks ago. Ooh. Shiny.
Hunter, hello.
Hunter, hello. Interesting. That book has never been closed before. Well, I guess we're going to try the big fight tomorrow.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Quick run around, see if there are any other glowies to pick up. It's my way. Amazing I ever get anything done in my life, although frankly I don't get much done. And I just picked up another card. And I picked up a new customization. The new one is vibes. No, we will go with this one. We'll add this one to our potential wearables. And that'll be the other, one Wolverine just got. New Abby outfit. Oh, let's buy a downtime. You can now change outfits daily. And the combat outfit. Default new color scheme. The green is just not a good look. We'll keep him in X-Force. To bed, and tomorrow, well, do a quick save, as is tradition. before I go in tomorrow. Go into tomorrow. Go in to tomorrow. I will sleep. Is it a dream? Ooh, it's a rainy day. Wake up to a rainy day. I don't think I've seen rainy days before. Magic. Superlink message. Logan, you know Kitty Pryde well, yes? Don't answer that. Yeah, why? You think Kitty and Nico would hit it off? Magic, stop. Why? I can picture the two of you hanging out together. Okay, I threw up on her at a party last year. There's no coming back from that. Wait. You're Puko Minoru? See? Why didn't she phase out of the way? She did, but I wasn't done. She phased back to the second wave. I like Nico no more now, that's for sure. Hunter, it was not terrible to hang out with you. Enough of these people. I could use some peace and quiet. Could you?
You wanted to speak?
I can do bad Russian
I
accent.
see you, Hunter. I notice what you've been up to.
And what have I been up to exactly?
Bad things. Very bad things. The worst.
Hey, it's the internet. You can find anything there.
You should see the look on your face. I meant that in a good way. You're embracing the darkness more and more every day, owning it, but not letting it own you. And more importantly, you're proving to be quite a good friend.
Ileana, you just used the F word.
I did. You are my friend, and I am yours. Maybe it is your friendship that has made me more comfortable using the term.
Yes, yes.
I do not keep a lot of them, so don't screw it up by defecting to the light side, okay?
Me? Go to the light side? Never.
Go to the light, Carol
For years in
Ann.
this realm, I felt out of place. I was a sorceress who used the darkness within her for the cause of light and life. No one understood me, and most people were terrified. Then I met the Midnight Suns, and they showed me how to make a home in this world. It never felt right for a bad girl like me to fight with the good guys. Until you showed me how.
She digs me.
You have shown me a lot too, Ileana.
Perhaps, but I haven't told you everything. My time growing up in Limbo was difficult. The creature who brought me there...
Mephisto, as we learned.
Mephisto.
The very same. He sought to blacken my soul with corruption, forced me to hurt, to curse, to kill. I hate what he did, what he made me do. But without it, I am not the person you know, and I would never have met you. Am I a monster for being grateful it happened as it did?
Yes.
Of course not. A terrible creature inflicted pain on a friend of mine. Worse, he made her think it was her own fault.
Gaslighting.
It was my fault.
He was always the monster, Ileana. Never you. That is what I see.
I do not agree. But I trust you. I shall consider what you said, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for listening to me, friend.
Alright, we got her all the way up to 4, almost to 5. Relay, 25% chance to generate a limbo portal card after an enemy is knocked back through a portal. Got these like, whoops, we have a doggy. We obviously must pet the doggy.
Good girl, Charlie.
Charlie is a level 22 hellhound. Oh, it's the cat, Midnight. I can praise the kitty.
Aw, who is a
Ooh,
good kid?
look at that. 25 arcane knowledge and legendary combat bonus. Couldn't quite make out what it was, but...
You are a cute little shapeshifter, are you not?
Ebony is purr. Who can resist me? Not even not the dog, not the hell dogs or the shapeshifter cats. I'm just irresistible.
Hello, Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Pick up collectible resources in the Abbey. Well, I always do that anyway.
Thanks, Hunter.
Pick up
Hey,
all
you.
collectible resources. Is that all the different types? All of the actual little iterations of the glowy? I don't know.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make
Immediately
useful
gain multiple
contributions.
training levels. An army or supreme focus? You're off with Rona. Start researching that one. You have an artifact to study.
Found another artifact, Hunter? You may have stumbled onto something important here.
Now, just level 10 to 11. That I think is the highest level.
One of us isn't the
This has
miracle.
opened
worker
up
we
both of
claim to
these.
be. I'll let you
Item
guess who.
Bench 3, Forge Schematic, Craft Epic Quality Combat Iron. Fighting Machine increase utility options like analyzing gamma coils. What? Speaking of analyzing gamma coils, let's analyze a gamma coil. Or analyze a gamma coil.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Hell's Fury. While in hand, this gains 49 damage next time. Minus damage by attacking. Is there a cap on the number of times it can take that damage? Star, development star cards. Reinforcement. Summon a hero. Summon. Let's see if we can get another emotion. The 10% chance to.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Tony. But I don't. But thanks. I don't. Oh, don't need a focusing lens. I myself am a focusing lens. Damn it. It's a little visual artifact bug that bugs me. That sometimes some of the iconography in my room will show up outside of my room. It's just acting it throughout the world.
Transia seems to be the rally point for Hydra's forces.
Grab the gloss. Yummy attack essence. Grape, my favorite. There's no shortage of little chrome bits. You can use the items that you pick up running around the grounds to craft combat cards as well. Like that one.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Let's see. Hero draw a card every time they KO an enemy for 2 turns. Free. That was pretty sweet.
That was expertly done, Hunter.
Thanks. Okay. Any yep. Over here. What's over there? What do we got? What do we got? Yard upgrades. We don't have the cash for any of them. Upgrade abilities.
No pain, no gain.
Immolate. Hell's Fury. That is Heroic Essence.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
I think it's just a one-time against them. For the rest, I am buffed. Primary attacks deal 100% damage. Now we're gonna try the big quest. Got anything in here? Music box, multi-dimensional ciphers and graviton theory. Forward by Reed Richards. It could only possibly be something by Tony. I call him Tony. You know, we're friends. And we're not besties, but we're pretty tight. So, got one mission in New York City, 2 in the American Southwest. 4 in Transia. And that's the one that uses all kinds of people. It's all of the emo kids. If I work out with Nico, get her up to level 20, well, I'll be 20 plus for the upcoming battle that we're going to give a try to.
You know I know magic, right? Ooh, now I see what all the fuss is about.
I will save it, and then we're off to... What else did we add up? Did that, didn't we? Did we already do that? Did that. Go. Actually, save it first. I often forget to do that first. Pardon me. The not-so-good book. Lilith has the final page of the Darkhold and the fallen Hulk by her side. Time for the young guns to step up and face her. A little bit imposing sounding.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family.
I'm gonna throw
so this time,
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
Gosh. Alright. Definitely do not need the Charm of Clarity, I don't think. 2 free cards, 2 heroism. That one's good. 2 vuln to all Lilin. And that means they take 50% additional damage for 2 turns. What else do we got? Redraw. Draw a card every time they KO an enemy for 2 turns. Yeah, I think so. Just double checking here, see if there's anything else that floats my boat, so to speak. Redraw, no. A lot of choices. Right, and right. Let's go. All right. Squad 2. Are we allowed to change those? Wild cliffs.
What if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words,
And
we're
gamma.
screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that
OP.
she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends.
Oh.
Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull
Wow,
this off.
the rah-rah bullshit's getting to be a bit much.
Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire
Not nuts
continued
about the-
existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure.
The
it's
makeup
just
of
the
the
end of the world.
groups.
Not if we can.
Those 2 guys are both damage dealers, and the other 2 are much less so. I would like to mix and match.
Don't ruin it. A good speech is enough.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful.
As you can tell, I can just see it now. Transia is going to be a lovely place. Not at all a blasted hellscape.
What? No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they are ours.
That room.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It's a good thing we've got a stick and 3 swords between us. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
I have Environmentalist.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
Environment attacks deal 100% extra
We must not
damage.
let them stand in our way.
Let's see, 119, 284. Quick slash, huh? No. I'm gonna KO some people. What about starting?
This shall be of great help.
Someone get me out of here!
Someone get me out of here! Don't think that's gonna work, dude. Good try though. 119, that's 213. That's not That's only good for 90? Seriously? That ought to be good for that. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Let's see. That's a free. Should have played that.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
284, huh? Generate a copy of each heroic in your hand. Heroic? Just one heroic. We don't need heal right now. Swarm is 285. Oh, she's at 284. Well, isn't that special?
I'll give it a whirl.
Shattering Kaboom.
I bet your Hydra recruiter didn't mention any of this, huh?
Witchfire. Damage a random enemy for 237. That is any of them except her. And it'll keep going up to 3 times. Up to 3 recasts, so 4 times. Come on, just don't hit the broad. 1, 2, 3. Oh, getting her on the last one is kind of okay.
Just be careful you do not string together the wrong phrase.
Hey, thanks.
Knock back in any direction on KO. Draw a card. 119, 119, 119.
No mercy for the sun.
It's at least one card. It might be 2 cards. Wow, it's 3 cards. That's more than 2. No points are left, sadly. But still, what do we have left? 2 of them still standing. I'm sure they're really in a very positive place about their odds. That seems like a logical thing to do. Fall back and regroup. But evidently, no.
I doubt you've ever met a sorcerer supreme.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith
119 and 119.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Cathan has been waiting eons for this moment.
Well, we
I'm not giving
can
Hydra any more
investigate,
credit than I
interrogate
have
the
to.
officer and still
Nor should you.
get off 2 attacks. Should be enough. So I will.
Talk while you still can.
Get a little bonus intel out of that, right? Oh, a common gamma coil. That's boring.
Weak, even for Hydra.
And try Trapdoor.
This will have to do.
Well, that went pretty quick. All taken care of in 2 turns. And she
More
leveled up.
dangerous than ever.
Buy us some time!
Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
I gotta say, the Hellmobile is really well done.
Your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber Tenebris, reverse.
Liber Tenebris, I believe, is Be Free Darkness.
Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in.
Hell on Wheels?
It's over, lady!
It's probably not over. Just saying.
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
That's actually mildly clever. Hunter only. Shatter the closest pillar, summons enemy reinforcements. I have to do that 3 times. Shatter all 3 pillars to collapse the temple. Defeat the enemies holding the Shatter Pillar card. Shattering a pillar will bring additional enemies into
It's
the
not the
battle.
most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those
What do we have here?
What the hell?
He is
I'm
gain
gonna
1
tell Robbie you
strengthened,
said that.
apply 2 vuln to 3 random non-minion enemies. Pretty good. But we definitely got to get that thing taken care of. Oh, this is free. Here's all of my still crit that are in my hand or that I draw on the next one.
Some assistance.
And the Caller ability makes me draw 2 of my cards. Okay. 219. We got any dinks? We have some dinks. Okay, those two are joined at the hips, so to speak. 190. That's 180. That's 180? Wow, that's impressive. Oh, that's right. I get 100 plus 100% on my environmentals. Nice. Nice. Quite nice. Now let's see. Got to get up to 3 to use that. We'll use the hero combo. Short on points, sadly. Strike. Chain 3. That may do it. 46. 193. 90. Yeah, you think. See how it goes. Would like to get rid of those 2.
Watch me.
And 42, that's a quick.
to still be breathing.
Card player refunded. Screw that up. Fuck. Yeah, kinda. He's gonna discard a random card. I'm not happy with that. Before we discard a random card, we'll get the quick slash.
Is that truly your best?
Accept your fate.
We got rid of the two links, witches. I have one card play left. Not quite enough to kill that guy yet.
Is that the best you've got?
Presumably only one of them gets the card, yeah. I have 5 points. Loser. Can I hit this one from us? Indeed. Plus 100% to environmentals is pretty goddamn good, I gotta say. We'll shatter a pillar and summon enemy reinforcements. We'll wait until next turn for both of those. Suppose there's anything close enough to hit him, too, huh? No? No? We'll die to a quick slash. Okay, on to the next turn.
Reinforcements.
2 more dogs, that's not too bad.
Do not waste your strength.
Quick strike. If the target has a bleed, don't
What
worry
has
about
been
the
set
bleed.
in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother!
A debt
1,
of blood is
2,
owed,
3,
and a
4.
debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
This is a free. We will confirm it.
Welcome assistance.
85. Not enough. Well, maybe enough. You drive it in there. Do they both die? They both do. I'm going to shatter a pillar.
This temple will be buried for another 1,000 years.
Oh, he he's got the big one. Lovely. And when I say lovely, I clearly don't. Too vulnerable to 3 random non-minion enemies. That's gonna be him, for sure. We'll draw 2 more cards.
That's one hell of a move.
I have 2 redraws, huh? Annihilation. Assume all heroism. As great as I'd hope. Can we leave them on 1? Seriously? Well, we're gonna eventually have to kill him.
That's a chance to skate up.
Card play refunded and a level up.
Stronger already.
Quick strike, huh?
Watch close.
He's got a big gun. He cannot
Whoever
lie.
gets the job done.
Annihilation. Consume all heroism to damage each enemy in the area. I have 2 card plays left. I'll keep all those points. This is going to be monstrous. This is going to kill all of them. It's going to kill all of them.
I will make this quick.
Kaboom! And overkill 3 of them. Do I get a fistful of cards? Is there anything I can do to do 1 damage to him with an environmental? I don't think so. Got 2 buffs. What are they? Wrath. All cards are critical for 3 turns. My offense is strengthened by 50%. I don't think I've got any easy way of killing that thing. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and shatter it.
We are not out of this yet.
A bunch more dogs. And the last pillar on him. And we're going to get more stuff now, I assume. But I can kill 3 of those dogs right now. No, at least 2, maybe 3. I think all 3. Oh, it's 2 points. I don't have the 2 points. Gain 2 heroes. Great.
The power of the light. There is no.
They appear to be dead. Rude. I assume my life totals are all pretty good.
Haven't cut him loose yet.
Sarah,
The life totals are
my
good.
sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon.
343. Can't
You
quite
haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that.
I have
There's
got
still time
no
for you
heroes
to
points
see
at
things his
all.
way.
That's not great. Okay.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
We have got 2 dogs that are dinks, and they'll insta-die, and then Fat Boy. I doubt I can get up to 3. Well, strike is 1, and it's a chain of 2. I'll kill one of the dogs, but probably not both. I don't think I can reach the second dog. But if I can't, I will chain and kill one dog, and then
Let's do this.
well, the Guardian's got the, I guess, the last pillar. Got a drained soul, and got a bunch of drained souls. That. That. That's enough time. Now, crab. Got 2 card plays. That's 224. He's going to hit twice. 25% chance to apply marked. Gonna hit twice. I'm not gonna quite be able to get him marked, am I? I can get him close to one of the environmentals if there were any environmentals left. I've used them all, it looks like. I don't think we're gonna quite get him. There's nothing for me to knock him into. I didn't get enough generators. I got spenders instead. Lots and lots of spenders.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
I have a card play, but nothing to play. Nothing I can play. Oh, there's the dog. I forgot about the damn dog. Yeah, I don't have a point. I have no points. No redraws. I can move. That's about it. Well, if he's going to charge and whack me, at least Johnny can move out of the way.
For the mother.
For the mother.
By my side.
One dog? One dog.
They continue their march towards hell.
Quick strike.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
That's the
We
wrong
both know what
dog.
it's like to have a desire, right?
I could have shot that thing.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Alright, we're definitely not getting up to 382 for the combo. Oh, come on. Seriously?
Vengeance is near. Vengeance is near.
I think you got it.
I have 2 guard plays. He's at 35. Can't quite reach the dog.
Only the innocent are spared.
Never seen that before.
Excuse me. Shadow pillar. One more pillar to do it? What do you mean? There were 4 pillars? I could have sworn they said 3. Yeah, shatter all 3 pillars. It says shatter all 3.
That barrier is still holding.
Liber tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there.
Ow! I hate it when a rock falls on me from way above when I'm in giant holes. Did we win? Don't know. I mean, we won that battle, but did we win the war? Excitement. That sounds like we won music. For the record, they have 4 planned DLCs for the game. So. She has the Darkhold, presumably finished. Wow, that animation on my pants there is... every time they swapped me, it reanimates the pants flaring around. Whoa, I'm sure that's perfectly normal. It's fine. It's fine. Is it gonna shatter?
What's wrong?
My collar gonna shatter?
Everything.
Is this setting up the DLC? Or is there more game? Well, I'm almost a 5 friendship with
Yes, Robbie,
Magic.
I have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope Aunt May
described as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
try
of
to stop
Transia,
it, but-
decimating
I
a remote
screwed up,
village at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's okay,
Wonderful.
you can say
These
it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been
What
reposted
matters
over
is
2
that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
Oh, I see what they did there. We're in the end game now. I see what you... Yeah. Small village decimated by badness. Unexplained by experts. Apocalypse Wow is the hashtag. Sorry, that's the tag. The hash is the octothorpe, the little symbol, pound sign. The tag is the part that comes after it. I'll have to talk to somebody. Who is it I have to talk to? It's Tony. I wouldn't have expected that, but okay. Not that I object. Any more little glowies? Just I can't help it. I have to check for glowies. They found my kryptonite.
Transia. I don't know how we always end
Give me all
up
kinds of
back
diddly
there.
stuff to do in the base, and you never have to actually get me to finish the game.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Oh?
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you.
Oh.
I am. Sorry,
They're having a moment.
Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
I can compliment her, which I will, although it's silly.
There are few who can endure what you have and still remain standing.
I don't know where I would be without friends like you.
You'd be here, just more alone.
I see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Cthon is wreaking havoc on my home? I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wondergore. It's all destroyed now.
Wanda of Wondergore.
People's lives.
That's a name.
Wanda, I am so sorry.
Not as sorry as they are. I can promise you that.
We will save them. That I can promise.
And I'd like to be around to help them. But first, we have to stop your mom. I'm afraid of her, you know.
We have to stop your
Seeing
mom,
her.
because your mom is such a pain in the ass. Oh my God, she's such a bore.
What if it happens again? What if she turns me back into bad Wanda? What if I go dark?
If it came to that, we would find a way of removing her
Oh,
corruption.
we know how to remove her corruption.
I appreciate that. But
just
I don't think you're going to have time for all
not
that
easy
while
on
you're
my
also
collar.
trying to stop Cthon from tentacle climbing into this dimension.
You're right. We probably would not have time to save you.
Pardon the yawn.
You wouldn't?
I'm joking.
You almost got me there.
I did get you.
No one
Psych!
is leaving you behind. Ever again.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Well,
And hope to die is the
let's
rest
get
of
back to
that,
the
you
news.
know.
See what new horrors are befalling my hometown.
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health, especially during an apocalypse.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all. I'll take my chances with a little cable news. Night.
Okay, so they are outside. Oh, right there.
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed to summon the Temple of Cthon. Way to go, team.
Like Tony said, you gave it your best shot. What you and Robbie did took real courage. And that is a victory all unto itself.
Well, I'd rather have a real win for once.
You will get there.
We dropped a mountain on her head. I mean, come on, that's a win.
How come you always manage to say the exact right thing to make me feel better?
Well, a writer
It's
struggled
one of my
a long
secret
time over my
superpowers.
words.
You mean not so secret superpower? Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer. Thanks for, checking up on me.
Anytime.
That everything? Everybody? Looks like I'll be going to sleep then shortly. Need to run through here just to see if we got any more glowies. We actually have a mission now to get all the glowies.
He's close, Hunter. Cthon is slithering his his way into this dimension. I can feel it.
Great. Even Ghost Lady. It's got the heebie-jeebies. I almost missed that one. I will be taking a nap shortly.
I don't believe in curses.
Actually, real
But I do think something bad
In-game,
happened there a long time ago. And we're still dealing with the fallout.
Hydra, Red Skull, Lilith, all drawn there like flies to honey.
Well, you guys have fun watching TV. I'm sure it'll be great tonight. The news of the impending apocalypse or apocalypse or possibly pork lips. I'm gonna pet the dog
Good
and feel
girl,
better.
Charlie.
Petting the dog always makes you feel better. Let us save. And get a little sleep. We have another meeting with Mom in Dreamland. So, we do.
Can you not feel it, child? The end is upon us.
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child.
I did drop a mountain on her head.
Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
What would you have me do? Allow you to destroy all of creation?
The Hulk was right. You are somewhat overdramatic. The truth shall reveal itself soon enough. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
It is not I who seems to be wrestling with their destiny. What are you not telling me, Mother?
Such an inquisitive and perceptive child. You remind me of him, you know.
Gregor.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
No, she
Don't
means
be
Gregor.
ridiculous, not him. Him, your father. The similarities are impossible to ignore.
I have never heard of you speak of him until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that.
That's harsh.
What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Well, I'm refreshed. How about you? Oh, Agatha's in my room. That's not creepy at all. Waking up and there's a ghost in your room. How long has she been there? Staring.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude, dear. Do you have a moment?
Could you stop bobbing up and down? You're
Of
making me a
course.
little motion sick.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
That is called playing one parent against the other.
I know. And I always gave advice Sarah would have given. If you hadn't both quarreled over every tiny thing.
Well, she's a heretic.
I thought so. Was she there, but invisible? Did she whisper your advice through lost sorceries of the blood?
Of course not. Hunter, we spoke about you constantly. The weight of prophecy should never fall on a child. So we tried to give you room to be your own person.
I had no idea. What did you want to discuss?
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but... despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha.
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more...
dead?
Useless.
I'd go with dead.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I'll leave you to your rest.
You...
Agatha, wait.
I can't get back to sleep after that.
Good night.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
I am surprised you can hear Agatha.
Then you don't deny it?
Why would I? Especially to you.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell Caretaker?
I made a promise not to tell.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha, the two of you need to have a long talk.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know if I could face
Well, she doesn't blame you for her death. She
Then let
blames
me
herself.
talk to her.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
Go back to sleep. Yeah, I'll pet the dog a little. I can probably go back to sleep after petting the dog. Like, they won't even let me pet the dog again. Okay, super link, fine, good. I have cheese and crackers next to my bed, along with a couple of apples. Super link. Firefighters rescued by a Human Torch after being trapped by forest fires. They weren't just trapped, according to my friend in the Baxter building. The firefighters say they were chased by fire demons. Good thing Johnny was there. And I so wish I was there. If you want to meet Johnny, I can probably arrange something a little safer than a forest fire. No offense, Cap, but that sounds like a mission right up my alley. Fire demons, California. What's your rescue plan? Don't worry about it. It's a good one. Is it to drive into the fire with the hell right, open the door, and tell them to hop in? 4 firefighters at a time? 5. There's also a trunk. Can't stop watching the news this morning. This just sucks. It's easy to take this stuff personally. Right now, you gotta focus on what's next. They won this battle, but not the war. Does that actually work? It did for me. Don't give up hope, Nico. The human cost of all this, I can't begin to understand it. I suggest not retreating from that sorrow. Let it drive you forward. Does that actually work? Not always, but it's better if you understand the stakes with your eyes open. We have to help the people of Transia. I can't bear what's going on. S.H.I.E.L.D. is on it. So many assets are being retasked to Transia that they may double the country's population. I've heard that all before. Transia is always an afterthought. You want me to do something tangible? You want to do something tangible? Check the available ops. Heroes from all over responding to the crisis, Wanda. This isn't a vanity NGO kind of situation. Send me out. I want to help Wanda's people. It's not just Ilyana. I've spoken privately with the team, and everyone is ready to head out. I don't know what to say. It's not something I expected. See, Wanda? Told you it was a good team. You did? Shush. Don't ruin the moment. What is that? Did I miss the one? Okay, we did. Got it all.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
Was that the time we fought the 20-foot tall robot?
One-man army completed. Select a hero, draw 2 of their cards. Supreme Focus. Channeling X, that's a legendary combat item. It's got a scroll bar, but I can't get to it to scroll it. No, I can't. Legendary combat item. Double the damage of hero's next environmental. No, one of those is no that impressive. Physical Symbiosis. Upgrade Scarlet Witch abilities. Crafting epic holy combat item. Artifact study.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist me? An excellent find.
Its level increased to 12. There's nothing for 12 on the chart, though.
How's it going, boss?
Common.
No problem. What do you think?
I really do like Witchfire. That and the epic.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Witch Storm. Target an enemy, damage them, or random nearby enemies 4 times. Daywalker. All expensive. That is pretty good. The KO giving 2 heroism. It's not a free card, but instead of providing 1, this provides 3.
How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
That one.
Always a pleasure.
Any more glowies? I gotta get all the glowies if I'm probably gonna get the bonus. Gotta catch them all, evidently.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Item
I've fought
fetch,
a lot of
new item
20-foot
available.
tall robots.
I don't think I don't have enough credits for it. I have like 120 credits or so.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
That our plan failed.
We
Quit your whining, Robbie. Jeez.
I dropped 10 cubic tons of rubble on Lilith's.
Negative Nancy. Yeah, we dropped a mountain on her.
Not sure I can.
She had this Super Hulk to protect her and get her out.
It all bleeds together.
I hear good things about having a Super Hulk. I'd kind of like one of my own.
Makes you wonder how much road we have left to travel.
Can't tell.
Caretaker.
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just, I'm still in a bit of shock. My mind has been spinning, trying to
Well, yeah, and
process it all.
Agatha's ghost has been hanging around too.
Take all the time you need.
It's not like it's the end of
That's
the world
just
or
the thing,
anything.
Hunter. We don't have time. There's no excuse. I must pull myself together.
That would be good.
At any moment, my sister will unleash Cathan upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
Agatha, that'd be a good time.
And the other half.
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors
Yeah,
of what a Cathan reign would
so
bring.
you shouldn't be glad
Still,
about it.
I wonder what she would say if she was here.
Agatha, that'd be a good time.
Have you considered Agatha is here, watching over us?
Because she is.
That's a sweet thought, Hunter, but not a very realistic one.
You're not very smart, are you?
I know this abbey is haunted, but I would know if Agatha was still one of its specters.
Yeah, apparently you wouldn't.
No. She is beyond the black. Hopefully in a serene and beautiful dimension far, far from the calamities of this rock.
She's right behind you, actually.
I need to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Cthon is revealed, our options are dwindling.
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's okay?
Oh, we've got conversations with Wanda and Agatha. I'm going to compliment again.
I shudder to think how far your power could go.
I'm at a loss. Truly.
That sounded like I was scared, not like I was impressed.
I hope that was an accident.
No, I like running into you.
Let's convert.
You're bumpy in good ways.
This is the first time I've been here since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind.
Yeah, she's like right behind us.
I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
I have nothing to add, but soon, I promise.
That's all I ask. I don't know what I expected to find here.
Moby
Books,
Dick, right there.
usually.
Or possibly just why Dick.
I meant Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel, I don't know, anything at all. Instead, I'm just numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
I am very familiar with what you describe.
Really? Who was it for you?
The first Midnight Suns. I last saw them the day of my death. If I had not rushed off to fight my mother, all of us could have survived. When I think of them, there is an empty sadness. I can still hear their voices,
Aww.
picture their faces.
That's so sad.
Their absence hollows out my heart.
Oh.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
exactly
cry.
it. And it's reassuring.
How so?
I'm not alone. And that means so much. Well, I should get back to my studies.
Pardon me. Oh, Agatha, you had something to say. Oh, she still does.
Agatha, a moment?
Suddenly Wanda
Yes,
can't hear me.
Hunter. And why are we whispering?
Meet me in my room. We need to talk.
Shh, but don't tell
All right. What is this about?
God, so sorry, guys.
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard us speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me, the rules have changed.
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the mission. Here I go, stirring up trouble. Feels like old times.
Heroes Blade. Add a deck. You got Savage, that's a heroic. I think it's better than Steel. Steak, sorry. And you got a customization, combat outfit, one of the default color scheme. Not very interesting. And you get retribution. That said regular attack. Better than that retribution. Not surprisingly, it's a better retribution than the other retribution. And I think the +2 heroism is better than a draw of a card. Did I confirm the deck that I changed that I made for Blade? Yeah, oh, we've got 2 savages now. Well, we can drop a savage. Oh, that's a big savage. That's a really big savage. We have 2 big savages. And a daywalker. Only one of those. Yeah, that seems good. And Nico. She just had customization. No, I think I like the default version better. Should clear those. It does. New ability to upgrade in the yard.
She has a hard head.
Item bench.
Magic is right.
Combat item
What's
available.
done is done.
Is that the utility belt? Got 2.
Guess I'm gonna have to.
Upgrades.
Ready to work?
Steak.
Don't stress
steak.
it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
More damage and lowers the cost. That makes that significantly better.
We need any advantage we can get.
And retribution. Gain 2 souls on KO gate. Yeah. M2.
Fire burns brighter.
Fire burns brighter.
You will find
No,
another way to
no,
stop her.
and
I promise.
I know
see what
you're
our
upset
options
too.
are.
Everyone's in the same boat. She won't want you to be making a
Nothing in
fuss,
New
so
York.
come up
2 in the
with
American
some sense plan
Southwest.
there. Maybe bring her some
Got a
cookies.
normal.
She loves oatmeal raisin.
An easy.
Oh, and she probably won't be going out to
4 of
get
them in
paper,
Transia.
so
We
can you
can't do
collect
the
daily
next
bugles and bring
storyline
them in?
quest.
Maybe check to see if they're
You have to do
running
a
any
general
Spider-Man
mission in
headlines and
between.
ditch those. I can't say when I'm coming back. Hopefully soon. Yes, I'm in a
Counterattack
safe
Hydra
place.
forces.
with good
Defeated Nest Mother.
people. You can tell that to May too.
Cover Hydra data.
MJ, I'm gonna be fine. Promise.
Are you hearing this? It's adorable.
Pick up all the collectible
I
resources.
like the shirt, but I wish we'd made hoodies.
Well,
Hello, fellow
one
shopper.
thing you always
Made
have to do,
anything lately?
you have to praise the dog.
Who is a good girl? It is my,
It's my
Charlie,
girl.
girl.
And I think I'm going to leave it right here. Save, come back, do a mission, do some training. Save. Confirm. And we're done. So I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I am still enjoying the game. Has occasional moments of frustration, but overall, my favorite new game of the year, I think. But then, I'm a sucker for it. There's another game I've played a few times on stream called Griftlands, which is also card-based. And my opinion on that one was, it made me think you could make an RPG with a card-based gameplay. Turns out I was right. Somebody else was already working on it for this game. I find the gameplay to be really, really enjoyable. It's got a sort of a built-in puzzle aspect and optimization. Obviously, I optimize too much, perhaps. Might be a little bit boring sometimes because I'm so optimizing all of my card plays. Regardless, I'm going to call it here for the night. I should be back again tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, give or take a few minutes, for more of the same. Friday, I will not be here, but I will be back and streaming on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Hopefully, you'll have better options, but if you don't, I'll be around. Anyway, have a great Wednesday night. I hope your Thursday goes smoothly on, leading into the weekend. Wait, am I completely confused? No, I got that right. I'll be back tomorrow. Yep, Thursday leading on towards Friday and the weekend and the Christmas break, presumably. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys.